Hello everyone, welcome to Gisme TV. Today our gisting is going to be based on baby bathing with palm oil and baby massage. That is how our grandmoms they bathe us at birth with palm oil, and that is what they call the first bath, first baby bath, and then they do those massages. And so guys, the video I saw today, it was so heartbreaking how this grandmom was giving this newborn baby massage. I don't know what we think about it of today, as of today, but for me, it was too harsh. I know that our parents they always tell us that massage help to relax the child, for the child to sleep well. Usually, when this massage is being done at the end of the day, after you give them their evening shower, you massage them, let them sleep well. But for me, this massage in this video was just too harsh. I mean, it was extreme. My heart was almost like falling into my stomach, and I don't know how this grandmom even got the mind to give that child that kind of a massage. So I also hear that the massage for the head, it helped to give the child good shape of the head. I don't know if my father and my mother, if I don't carry the two of them their head, I don't know whose head I will take. But it was too harsh. Everything that woman was doing was just too harsh. So even this one for force feeding children, I think I remember how I also used to do that, but it is when it comes to medications. When we want to give children medication and they don't want it, we'll close their nostrils and then we'll open their mouth. You press it like that so that they cannot close it, and we force them to drink those medication. I think there are many different ways and techniques and tactics that we can use to get our babies take their medications or food, not to close their nose and be forcing it. Sometimes we'll be blowing air they cannot breathe, we'll be blowing it. Let them not throw it away. So all these little things that we do sometimes, they are somehow harsh, and I think we need to take a little break and see how to do them in a more gently and loving way. The child should feel love. These are innocent people. Yeah. So I would like us to just watch this video that I'm going to play now. This our African sister, the way she put it in her own way, which in some of the points I also agree with her 100%. Let us just see what she say, and we'll see also a bit of the video where the woman was giving massage to that child. So guys, if it's your first time to meet me in this channel, in this TV, you are highly welcome. Please do subscribe, like and share the video. Thank you.
Now tell me, which stressful activity did that baby do inside the womb that you are massaging the baby's body? I would love to know. Jesus. Hell! Just what about you? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's 30 seconds enough. That's fine. Yeah, that's perfect enough. I can't watch anymore. 30 seconds, you guys have seen it, the video I want to talk about. Okay, so I want to start by saying, where did this idea or where did this thing come from? This thing that they have to press the baby's back, they have to turn the baby upside down, they have to massage the baby. Where did this orientation come from? If you know, please let me know, because honestly, Koyemiwara, hey God, that video, watching 30 seconds of that video, just it just, I'm just in my feelings everywhere, and I just feel sad, and I almost cried for that child. Like, she was pressing the back of the baby's body. She turned the baby upside down. She was molding, would I say molding the head? So let's just even take it one by one. So let's start with the molding the head thing. Why are we molding the baby's head? Are you trying to put the baby's head into shape? I don't understand. You don't want the baby to have a big head. Honestly, I'm asking serious questions here. Please, if you know it, just leave it in the comment section below. Is it that you don't want the baby to have big head, or because I don't understand why we are pressing the baby's head? Don't you understand that there can be a fracture? Don't you understand that the baby's skull can be affected? Don't you even understand that the baby's brain can be affected? Because while they are still that little, their skin is still very soft, their bones are breakable. So when you're molding like that, you can almost touch the brain. So I don't understand why it was being Jesus, hey God, it was being molded like that. What's the point? What's the essence of that? Like, what would that do for the baby? How is that going to help the child growing up in any way? That's one. I saw her pressing the baby's back. Like, that baby can have spinal cord injury from that thing that she was doing. Can have spinal cord injury, can have fractures, can have bones breaking also from that thing that she was doing. And people will say, oh yeah, she's just massaging the baby's body. That is not massage. Let's find the definition of massage. What is the definition of massage? Okay, so this is not a dictionary definition. This is a, let's say, general definition. So you're massaging. When do you go for massages, or when do you ask your boo to give you a massage? It's because you're stressed, you're tired, so maybe you went to work all day, you were carrying heavy things, or you're just tired from driving, your back is hurting, your feet are hurting, so you need someone to massage your feet, massage your back, rub your back and all that. That is when you need a massage. Now tell me, which stressful activity did that baby do inside the womb that you are massaging the baby's body? I would love to know. I would absolutely love to know the stressful activity that baby did inside the womb. In the womb, the baby was chilling. The baby was the most activity that the baby did was kick your belly, just to be like, hi mom, I'm in there, I'm okay, I'm good, everything is all nice and dandy. That's the most work that the baby did. And if you had a vaginal delivery, you pushed the baby out, so that could have been maybe the little stress that the baby had, trying to find its way out of your body. If you had a cesarean, they literally just brought out the baby from your body. Do you understand? So which stressful work exactly did the baby carry pong pong, or did the baby drive to work, or did the baby run? Because I don't understand why you say that you are giving a baby a massage. Somebody, please, if you understand, explain this to me in detail. Now let's move to the turning the baby upside down. Is that one also massage? As you are turning the baby upside down, it's definitely not massage. Now, why are you turning a baby upside down? I have heard that when women give birth and the baby is not crying, doctors would do everything in their capacity to let the baby cry. One of the things they could do is turn the baby upside down and hit the baby a couple of times so that the baby can cry out. I mean, the doctor has to give your baby to you hale and hearty and alive, and then the doctor also understands what they are doing. But the person batting the baby, and this is when the baby is a newborn, like literally just came out of the womb, but that baby in the video looked like the baby was about 6 weeks old. So why are we still turning the baby upside down? Don't you understand that the baby could have seizures? Am I the only one that is understanding this thing here? Don't you understand that the baby could develop seizures? Don't you understand that they could develop injury from turning them upside down? And I also want to know, is that how they are batting that baby every single day of the baby's life? I really don't understand. I really don't understand, and I'm trying to demystify this fact that you have to bath your baby like that, you have to turn your baby upside down, spank them, press their spinal cord, carry their leg and shift it to the other side. That is just not necessary. I've also heard people say that they want the baby to be stronger. The baby will be strong. Okay, let's take for example foreign born children. Who is doing this for them in the abroad? So children that were born outside of Nigeria, outside of this country, even in Nigeria, I don't think anybody did that to me when I was born. I can call my mom up now in this video and be like, hi mom, did they press my back and press my body like that when I was born? I don't think so, because it was only just my mom and my dad that were there when I was born. It was later when my grandma came. So I'm sure that did not happen in any way possible if with any of my siblings. I didn't also do the same to my daughter. Like it was just my mom and I when we were in the US and I gave birth to my daughter. My mother did not even have the slightest clue about how to use any palm oil or or massage any baby's body. And Tisha is fine. She's one of the strongest babies I have ever seen. So why are we saying that if you did not press the baby back like that, or if you did not stretch the leg like that, the baby cannot be strong? Why? Why? Another question I have to ask is, why do we use palm oil to bath babies when they are just born? What exactly does that do? I have heard things like, boy, it removes body odor. Which body odor? Which body odor? God, which body odor? Why are you using palm oil to bath a baby? A newborn baby that was just born. They say, oh, their first bath, they have to use palm oil to bath the baby. Why? Can't you think of all the unsanitary ways that palm oil was processed, and you're going to put that on your baby to bath the baby? Like, I'm just thinking of so many things. So, and that's why I asked that foreign born children, or even children in Nigeria that didn't happen to, do they have body odors? I know I don't have body odor. I know my baby girl does not have body odor. So why are we doing it? Now people will say, oh, this has been done for years and years, and it's a tradition. It's been done centuries after centuries, and nothing happened to them. Who told you nothing happened to them? Who told you nothing happened to them? Just because some people survived while it was being done to them does not mean that a lot more did not die or did not sustain injuries and fractures from these things that are being done to them. Take for example, I recently heard somebody talk about force feeding. You know, somebody was like, oh, when we were younger, one man rawani, if you know Yoruba, excuse me, raw means, I'm sure you guys know, when a long time ago, I think in the 90s, I remember in the 90s, when babies were born, or children, especially when they become, they are becoming toddlers, they'll say they are not eating. So somebody will take their leg, and that person will take their hands and then they would hold the baby's nose and then open the baby's mouth and force feed the formula or the oogie or the cereal into the baby's mouth, and the baby is there gargling. Like, there are so many things that could go wrong. The baby is gargling, the baby is asking, like, gasping for air because you have blocked the baby's airways, and they do that because so that when the food enters, the baby can just swallow it. The food can also go up. The food can go into the places that it's not supposed to go into. So how did anybody in their right mind think that was the right way to take care of a child? And I still hear that some people still force feed their babies till now, hold their nose and force the food inside of them. And people will say, yes, we did it to our children and nothing happened to them. Do you know the number of people that also did it to their children and something happened to? You don't hear about things like that. Because you did it to your child or your auntie, or you saw your auntie do it to their child and the child is fine, does not mean that it is right. There are so many things that look right or seem right in this world, but they are not right. They are not right at all. Some things may not even be immediate effects that you would see. It will be maybe when they're much older, and then you start saying, hi, it's somebody in the village that is doing you. No, it's not somebody in the village. It was something you did when they were younger that you shouldn't have done. When you give birth to your child, the first thing you do is cut their hair. What in the world is that? Except you're a Muslim, which is a religious thing that they have to do. Besides that, if you're not a Muslim and you say, oh, you need to cut the child's hair so that her hair can grow. What? Who came up with that law? Or who came up with that rule? Or what are some of us that when we were born, Jesus was our Baba already. Jesus had cut our hair from heaven, so they should still cut what was on there. My parents didn't understand if you personally feel like, okay, well, this hair, I don't like the rate at which it's growing, or I don't like her to have this hair that she came out with from in the womb. That's your personal prerogative. But coming out here to say that you're doing it because they say that her hair will grow, that's something that does not actually sit right with me. I hope we can all do away with this traditional method of bathing babies and massaging them. Let me tell you the things that could occur. The babies could have fractured bones, like I said earlier. They could have seizures. They could have cracked skull, cracked ribs. They could have different things could happen to them, even death. It could result to sudden death. Something will just happen and then the baby just dies and they're wondering, oh, what happened? It's because of the way you were turning the baby upside down, or it's because of the way you were pressing the baby's back. You have affected the lungs or something. And like I said earlier in this video, the people abroad, the foreign people, even the people in Nigeria that they did not do these things for, did they die? Did anything happen? Anything bad happen to them? No. Please try as much as possible to do away with this things. Technology has advanced so much. I am not coming here to say all our traditions are archaic and need to be put away, but there are some things that common sense should just tell us that we're not supposed to be doing. Please and please, for the sake of that child. I almost cried watching that video that we just watched today. It was so sad, and the woman did not even have any type of remorse. I can't even imagine them doing that to my child. I just cannot imagine her going through all that. And the baby was crying. She was crying because obviously she's hurt somewhere or he's hurt somewhere. So please, can we just stop with this thinking and this mentality, and please, let's just come to civilization. Let's just come to the new world. I beg. I beg. And like I said, I have also asked, if you do not agree with me and you think that this thing is for it serves some type of purpose, please let me know in the comment section.